EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visitors' sideline, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys appear to have figured things out as of late, 4-2 over their last 6 games. Across from him, Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Cleveland. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
I remember watching him in college and seeing a guy that you knew had great potential, but I don't know that anyone knew that we would see how he would blossom as an NFL player who will go down as one of the all-time great quarterbacks. Can make every throw from every angle with terrific mobility, and he knows how to win games, always in contention for a championship.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Running left, it's Warren. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Rodgers. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. What a great job getting pressure here on the first drive. 3 plays and already 2 sacks.
And that pressure has been intense right from the beginning. And I'm telling you, if they don't make an adjustment in play calling and protection, it'll go from intense to relentless.
We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Browns, first down.
They'll run on 1st down. Sampson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Steelers' 48-yard line.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. He'll get this complete to Tillman. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
For a Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And this is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a 1st down on this opening drive.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 30.
Sanders to throw. To the right side, that's where Tillman is. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's another Browns 1st down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. From the 23, here's a second down and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Now Sanders. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Alex Highsmith. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Oh, good footwork on the spin. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Fourth down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's Sanders. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Throwing, Sanders. Setting up the screen for Sampson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. You look at the Steeler defense. Now they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, Sampson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Cole Holcomb.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Sanders. And that is incomplete. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, And they'll spot it right at the 20. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
You see the numbers in last week's game for Warren. 14 carries, 78 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball of the season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
To throw, it's Rodgers. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there, getting him to first.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Steeler first down.
I'm not sure he falls under the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact, he finds a way to hurt you.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough there in the tank. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. You look at this Browns defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 27. Rodgers now to throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. On the give, it's Warren. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's another Steelers first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Browns' 8-yard line.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Rodgers. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Browns set to take over. And partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Shador. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Operating from the gun, Sanders. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Steeler touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick-6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal? In case of a defense, they wanted to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 10-3. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to throw. Sanders. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd and 11. Open man, he completes it to Judy. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw. Sanders. He's across midfield. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Pass caught right side, Fannin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
That's another Browns first down.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4.
He was brought down.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Be ready, be ready.
From the shotgun, Sanders. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harold Fannin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now Rodgers. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Out of the gun here, Sanders. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Fannin, and they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Well, these two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. Now Rodgers. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half. Here now, 2nd and 4. A handoff for Warren. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
And it's 3rd.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
1st and 10 at the 34.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. 2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the big
On play action, Rodgers.
at the 30-yard line.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Rodgers again now. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was... I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Here's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Austin left side. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing is Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
And it's 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Boswell for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10.
Steelers 17.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Out quickly to Judy. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Pass caught by Fannin. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Throwing again, it's Sanders. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Hope you're all having a very happy holiday season.
One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That's Cameron Hayward who got in there to take him down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
Here's Warren. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. To throw is Rodgers. That is caught. And he will have a Steelers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And the Steelers first down.
On the run, it's Warren. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Steelers.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Rodgers going to throw. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Boswell's kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Cleveland offense making their way out. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here's Sanders. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. And down to the 36-yard line here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from second and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Sanders. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. They'll go. Here's Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30. Up the middle they go. Sampson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now a second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Throwing, Sanders. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Sanders to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
This rookie was already being tested as he tries to lead a comeback here in the second half. Now he's got to get some momentum back after that sack and a big loss.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within one score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Sampson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings him. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Alex Highsmith. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the 3rd quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
So on 4th down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit. This one from 46 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you give him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Pass caught, right side, Fannin. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Sanders. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. It's a quarterback sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
First down.
Sampson. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, I have to think that the wheels are really spinning in their play caller's mind now. They had a little setback there on first down. They'll have 3 more shots if that's what it takes, because they've got to take field goals out of their thought process. They need a touchdown.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Cedric Tillman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Austin's got it left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
It's
a gain there of 21 yards.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Junior on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it.
Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds back near their own 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So nothing doing there. And it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 22-yard
Now
line.
run with Warren. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Rodgers to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Steelers first down. A gain of 12. First down, Steelers.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it. Warren. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Rodgers with a keeper. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
A gain of a yard. First down, Pittsburgh.
Now this time Rodgers will throw. Got his man, it's Warren. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Rodgers. And he fires one incomplete. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Boswell on for the field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the bootleg, here's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Sampson. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw now, here's Sanders. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
Now it's Rodgers. Mason Graham brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks,
Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. On third down, Warren. Oh, fighting off the defender. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
3 plays and out.
The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now, fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Browns first down.
To throw is Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 3 makes it 3rd and 10.
From the gun, it's Shador. Open man, that's Tillman. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Over the middle, complete to Judy. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Looking to throw. Sanders. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
First down.
Here's first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The ball on the 16 for 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
He'll get this complete to Tillman. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Browns, they get a rare victory to move to 4-12 with 1 game remaining. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.